All right.
I've got a little background tonight. Hilton Head is being really good to us. Let me just tell you that, sir. How are you?
Kick it off one more time again for me, because you cut out right when you started.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. I'm on vacation mode, Dan. Welcome back, everybody, to the Birdies and Bourbon Show. Dan, I'm on vacation mode, so I can't tell you how this show is going to go. It could get a little rough.
Yeah. It looks like it could get a little rough considering you're cutting in and out. But for the most part, I can see you, so that's good. And you get a little ragtime rye there next to you. That looks good.
Oh yeah, I brought it on vacation. I thought, hey man, why not? We'll enjoy a little Masters pick down by the beach. So we did get a chance to swing by Heron Point today. We didn't play it. It looks like it's under some major renovation. But shout out to those folks. They it seemed like they were going to be nice, and they were. So good to go. We've caught some sharks on vacation so far. We're heading out to Old South National Golf Links for 8:00 round tomorrow. So it should be good times, man.
Great.
we will see. How about so hold on, how did your one and done do? Congratulations to Collin Morikawa. Neither of us picked Collin Morikawa as our one and done. I think we both I had him available. You probably had already played it, but you'd probably already played him. But when we talked Friday, and it was, I think both of us were, well, you were definitely hot on Louis, right? As he was your one and done. And, as we said, I don't think Louis Oosthuizen lost the golf tournament. I think Collin Morikawa won the golf tournament. I mean, that guy, talk about ball striking your way around a golf course. I mean, could it have been more benign? And could that guy played any better?
So when we were talking on Friday, I was very high on Louis, but I also think I said Spieth scared me, but I think I told you that Collin scared me too. That guy is a stone cold killer out there, man. That guy is out for blood when he's playing. I cannot believe how much he closes. Yeah. He definitely closed.
I think if you want to talk about who lost the golf tournament, I think Spieth lost the golf tournament on Saturday with 17 and 18. I think that Spieth lost the golf tournament on moving day on 17 and 18. But I mean, we still saw some great things out of him. Koepka, I mean, like, hey, dude, that guy, majors, he's in my lineup every major. Koepka is going to be there. Guess who is not going to be in my lineup on any majors?
Phil.
Yeah, well, Phil and his new match buddy, Bryson. I'm steering clear, man. What a meltdown that guy had over the tournament. So yeah, I don't know.
How's that ragtime doing? Is it like I love my whiskey.
Oh, it drinks so good. It goes down so great. I just love it.
It never disappoints.
So we did have a few fans of the show that were commenting on the post I made with the post I put up of Brooks when he made those comments, and it's one of those things. I mean, Brooks is definitely winning the battle for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody made the comment of something about is Cobra going to drop him, or I hope Cobra drops him, or whatever. And I'm like going, well, hey. I could understand that, but I think he wants Cobra to drop him. I think he wants out, man.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just thinking about it. But I mean, maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he does.
More money to be had. So, what did you think about the Open in general? I mean, were you entertained? Or, was it kind of like, because, I mean, the whole weather, right? And I mean, generally speaking, the weather is part of the, it's part of the Open. And the conditions really couldn't have been any better than what they got, right? I mean, it was that I don't think it rained at all. The wind blew, but barely, nothing considerable. So I don't know, man. I think it was I don't know. Do we have a different winner? Is there a different outcome if the wind gets up and the wind's it's doing something crazy, or do you think Collin Morikawa still just ball strikes his way around Royal St. George's?
No, I think if it's the wind's up, I think we have a completely different contest. I think maybe Louis pulls it off because Louis is really well versed for that kind of stuff. I think it's a Louis and Spieth show if that happens.
Yeah.
But I thought it was great. I loved every minute of it. But I really wish I probably had some more wind. Get those fans going or whatnot. But yeah, it was great. So hold on, Collin Morikawa, first 50 PGA Tour events as a pro, 5 wins, 2 majors, 4 major top 10s, $14 million earned.
They were making references to Spieth, right? I mean, they said,
yeah.
is this the next Jordan Spieth? I mean, is here's, and I mean, could you tell me that it's not? I can't. I mean, I can't say that that's not what we've gotten ourselves into here. I mean, as long as the putter's hot, I mean, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Is golf getting into the tennis tennis type of game now, where you got the Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, and now we got Rahm, Morikawa, Spieth, DJ kind of thing?
Very, very. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Is DJ number one player in the world? But I mean, I don't know. Would you? I mean, God, we're going to get so much hate mail on this one.
I love this.
But I mean, DJ is the number one player in the world, and he's the number one player for a reason. He's not playing like the number one player in the world. And I don't know. I mean, does he get back on? I mean, he's on top. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not on top. I mean, the stats are what the stats are. But how's Collin Morikawa? It's got. I don't know where he went to in the rankings, but look at Spieth. Look at Lou. I mean, recent form. I mean, all these guys are playing much better golf than Dustin Johnson is. I don't know. Has he achieved all of his goals? I mean, last year he didn't play in the Olympics because he said he was sitting, last year, right? He wasn't playing in the Olympics because he was focused on the FedEx Cup. So, and he won it. But I mean, is that kind of is it like, okay, what's my new goal? How do I get to the next step? What's next for me, Dustin Johnson? And is he just completely lost interest?
I don't know if he's lost interest. So Rambo's back to number 1 in the world. And then DJ is number 2, and Collin Morikawa is 3. That's where it sits right now in terms of the OWGR.
Yeah, and so we've got 4 events left in the chase to the Cup, right? To qualify, to get to work your way in. Ryder Cup locks. You've got Morikawa, DJ, Bryson, Brooks, JT, and Xander Schauffele. I think the reason, and we'll get into it in a minute with the 3M. In the Twin Cities this week. I mean, you've got Patrick Reed, Tony Finau, Jordan Spieth. I mean, you got plenty of folks that are trying to work their way into the Ryder Cup, which I think that's the reason you're going to see that, things are stacked this week, right? I mean, who in the world would have thought we would have had the field? I do think we're probably going to see some WDs before we get to Thursday, but I still think a lot of these guys are going to be teeing it up, man, and they're going to be playing because you got folks that haven't made the Cup or haven't made the playoffs, and you've got folks that are trying to lock in a Ryder Cup spot. So I definitely think that we're going to see some of these bigger names sticking around. So I don't know, Stuart Sink. I mean, it's like, it's kind of weird to think about. You got a how old Stuart? 47, 48,
somewhere around there.
And and I mean, Phil Mickelson, PGA major champion this year. I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy just what's think about 2020 now compared to 2021, the crazy shit that happened. And now looking at what's going on right now, I mean, it's the golf world is like just flipped upside down, man. I mean, I don't think it could be a better time for golf.
It actually can't be a better time than for golf. I mean, every week is amazing. And these 4 majors, which one was your favorite out of the 4 this year? This year, like the count, like the traditional.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I think it was the Open. I think the Open. I mean, it's and it's a combination of a lot of things. But I mean, I love golf first thing in the morning. You're done early afternoon. You can go get a round in if you need to. It's I mean, I thought the Open. I thought it was. I think the build up. I think everything that was happening coming into the Open. I think that's what really did it. So it was. I won't say that it was the golf tournament itself. I think that was kind of the icing on the cake, but I think it was all the build up to the Open, everything that's going on, all the banter between the little chatties in the in the locker room going back and forth. So really, really solid stuff that's going on. So
people keep saying that Jordan Spieth is the most consistent player this year. Do you agree?
I don't think you could argue with that.
Well, I mean, Collin Morikawa.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, we'll get there.
I think people are trying to feel good about Jordan, but I have to say Collin has something to say about that. I think Jon Rahm probably has something to say about that too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was a little surprised in Rahm's performance. I'm trying to get my scorecard pulled up here, but I did expect a little more out of Rahm at the Open than what we got, but hey, I mean, it's it is what it is. I'm trying to see where he.
The one thing I'll tell you about Rahm that's been pretty consistent.
He finished still at fourth, right? So.
Yeah, the one thing about Rahm is based off of his last two finishes in the majors is he is a charging Spanish bull on Sunday.
Yeah. He did not finish fourth, by the way. I stand corrected, but I'm trying to get pulled up where he did finish at.
No, he was right there, like third or fourth. Yeah,
he did. But I mean, all in all, he looked good. Koepka looked good. I mean, that was.
He did. Koepka played a strong round on Sunday. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How's our one and done's looking, by the way?
Rahm was T3, buddy. Rahm was T3.
Okay, T3. All right, yeah.
Yeah, with Louis. Our one and dones. Well, I gained some ground this week. Not much, like $300,000, but you're still several $1 million ahead. So I feel good.
I mean, Koepka was T6, so at 8 under. So yeah, you should feel good. But yeah, Rahm firing a 66. Yeah. So he had that one out. Yeah, Thursday was kind of crappy for him, but yeah, congratulations to Collin. I guess, I mean, Spieth kind of, again, it's like when he shot that 69 on Saturday and he lost the tournament. So, but yeah, I mean, that's, Spieth's back, man. I mean, that's, and it's been a long time coming, I guess, but it's glad to see that he is back and good to see what's happening. Get my tickets to Spieth Island. I'm still on my way.
So the 4 majors are in the books now. We got a couple events left. Who are you voting for Player of the Year? And this is the 2020-2021 PGA year.
I just mentioned him.
Who?
Jordan Spieth.
Okay. So you're going to vote for a guy that didn't win any majors for Player of the Year.
You know what?
Your camera's off. You know your camera's off, right?
Oh no, I don't. Yeah. Is it off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me get back in here. Sorry, I was flipping over to Fantasy National. So, okay, who Player of the Year? I think it's going to be Collin Morikawa. Is who I think it's going to be. Well, that's who I think should get it. Mm-hmm. I think who probably is going to get it is going to be Hideki Matsuyama. I think Hideki's going to light the Olympic flames. He's playing in the Olympics, so I think I think it's going to be Hideki, but I would say that it should be Collin. 2 L's. 2 L's.
2 L's in
2
Collin.
L's in Collin, boys. That's 2 L's in Collin.
Man, that boy's on fire. Gosh, what he is. We just read the stats off at the top. First 50 events. It's unreal what he's doing. And so do you are you pro Collin in that he's going to be he's going to surpass Spieth and Rory in terms of like being able to say, okay, here's 3, here's 4, here's 8, 9, 10, 11, or are we going to see the Rory-esque and the Spieth-esque of, oh, this was just a small little spark, if you will, and then he's going to have some tough years coming up? Just to me, it's like, he's on
you're
top
going to
four
think
now.
that of him. I mean, I think the ball striking is. No, I think we're gonna continue to see it from him. I think he's too good of a ball striker. I think who are they talking about? They were talking about was it Koepka? I forget who they were talking about. Well, we'll have to ask Nine Line who was giving him, but he's working on the short putts. He's working on the saw grip with the short putts, So
yep.
It was Mark O'Meara. Mark O'Meara is the one that he went to, and he kind of got coached up on that. So no, I think as long as he can keep the putter hot, I think we're pretty solid in what we're going to get out of Collin for the future.
That putter was amazing on Sunday. Amazing. I mean, he couldn't miss. Yeah.
Sure.
You're kind of cutting in and out a little bit, but yeah, that's great. I mean, I had a good time with that on Sunday. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that's okay. You're back.
It's definitely yeah, it's definitely me. Yeah, we got vacation house, and the Wi-Fi is a little spotty. Well, it's just like being at home, actually. I mean, the Wi-Fi sucks. So
why did you take your router with you?
I know it's. Why wouldn't I take my router with me? It's like hold on. What you're telling me is if I use somebody else's router, the internet's actually going to work. It's like, well, that's unacceptable. Yeah. So sorry, man. But so let's jump into. Well, I don't know. Anything else you want to polish up? Because no. I know my internet's a little shaky, but
no. I mean, I think we covered the Open, and that was great. And then congrats to Seamus Powers, right? Seamus Power.
Seamus. Yeah, Seamus looking good on the victory. Seamus Power. Yeah, congratulations on the Barbasol victory. I think when and by the way, thanks to I'll definitely screw the name of the tournament up, or the name of the course up, but Keen Trace Golf Links, I believe is the proper name. But I think they're going to host this when we come up for barrel tasting.
Okay, so, cool.
Yeah, so it should be good. Yeah, and by the way, sorry for all the noise out there. It's raining. We're at the beach. We're on vacation, and all kinds of fun stuff going on. But hey, I mean, there's still golf to be played, and we're heading to the Twin Cities to the 3M Open, and yeah, it should be. Dan, as you mentioned, I mean, we've got a stacked lineup here. Previous. So it's this will be the third year that we've had the tournament here. Our defending champion and friend of the show, Michael Thompson. He will be teeing it up again. And then it'll be interesting enough. I think he is in the field. It'll be interesting to see if he shows up or not. But Matt Wolff won the inaugural event in 2019. What's going to be, what's happening at the 3M, and what do we need to be on the lookout for? So, I think it's going to be approach. I think it's going to be off the tee, and who's going to make the most eagles. This is going to be for sure another birdie festival, as we've seen tournament after tournament after tournament. It wouldn't surprise me if we get into another playoff. We've got 3 par 3s over 200 yards, and it's going to be, again, from an approach standpoint, we have 5 holes that are 450 to 500 par 4s. So, I did make a lineup today. I'm going to make a few more as we get into this, but yeah, the field as it looks right now on DraftKings, and by the way, we'll be looking at Fantasy National. Daniel, I'll have to lean on you a little bit on our Fantasy National side, but Michael Thompson, again, defending champion, Dustin Johnson. Louis Oosthuizen is scheduled. I don't know what kind of hangover we're going to have coming in from the Open on this one. Tony Finau, Patrick Reed, Sergio Garcia. So plenty of guys that are kind of rounding things out here. So yeah, Dan, who do we have in our $10,000 and above range? Not that many.
You got DJ still playing, right? He has not WD'd yet.
He has not. I don't. Okay. Yeah.
That's right. I forgot. He waits till Thursday here to do that.
Still playing at 11,300.
And he waits till Thursday.
You got to get those frequent flyer miles. Man.
For those you forgot, DJ played. I don't even think he played the entire day, did he? I'm not even sure.
No.
I think he played. I think he played like half a day, hit 4 in the water, and said, "I'm out of here."
And I'm spent.
So you think this is a makeup from last year of I'll come back and play, guys?
Well, there's a lot of water on the course, and obviously he's going to make the playoffs. So playoffs. So I don't know. It's I think he shows up. I don't know what happens after he shows up, other than he's just there. It's like shake some hands, kiss some babies, and then get me back down to Florida. I think so.
So in the $10,000 range, we got DJ, Louis O, Finau, Pat Reed, and that's it. So you got 4 guys, and we just talked about DJ. I don't know what to expect out of him. His projected ownership is at 13.9%. He's playing dang good golf. T8, T25, T19, T10. There's his last 4 starts. He missed the PGA cut. But I mean, shots gained total, he's 4th in this field, 4th off the tee, 86th on approach, 83rd around the green, and 9th in putting. He's ranked 5th in the model on Fantasy National. I mean, it's just play at your own risk, just because we don't know what he's up to this week in terms of his mind, right?
$11,300. I don't know that there's. I don't have any interest there. I don't know how you could go wrong with Louis O. I mean, that guy's playing some. That guy's talk about ball striking the hell out of it. He's playing good. Finau at 10 to pass on this way. Right. You know who I get. So up there, I'm gonna go P cut at the Open, but I think P. And I think.
You're cutting in and out on me, buddy.
4th model that I have the Fantasy National. So I think P Reed's probably how I'm leaning for the $10,000 range, but I don't know if you need to go there or not. So
I mean, like I think Finau. I mean, Louis O could be tired. You got Finau who's getting it back together, and then you got Reed. So I like all 3 of those guys here. And I think if you're looking at it, is Louis O, is he tired from the Open? He's ranked 1st in this field. But I mean, this is the whole Lee Westwood thing where he had got on a hot streak, and like how much good golf can he play in a row, right?
Totally. I don't know if Matt Wolff's going to be extremely chalky in South Carolina several weeks ago, but it looks like the game is still in the $9,000 range. Maybe some Sergio Garcia. I think the putt got a goal.
So I like in the $9,000 range. I like Bubba. I like Grillo. Even though Grillo has been a little bit out of form, he's missed 3 cuts in his last 5 events, but he had T12 at the Open, which he's bounced back there. And I like Bubba. Cam Davis. I mean, Cam Davis has been hot, right? His T was T55 at the John Deere, but he just won the Rocket, so he's playing well. Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of good guys here. I'll tell you, when I was doing my lineup, I spent a lot of time in the $8,000 range. I didn't do hardly anything in the 9,000, and I might have had one of the guys in the 10,000 I played with one of the lines I did so far. But I spent a lot of time in the $8,000 range. Have you filled anything out yet?
Yeah, and I totally agree in the $8,000 range. Bucky, I don't want to pay $8,900 for Bucky, but I did. Keegan Bradley's another guy. Keegan Bradley's another guy that could pop here. Stuart Sink's another guy that could pop here. Kazire, Herbert, McNeely. I could. Yeah. I don't. So I guess let me frame it up. If I'm picking out a couple of people in the $8,000 range that I'm going to go for, I'm probably going to go ahead and pony up and pay for Rickie Fowler. And I think I'm going to go Kazire over Sink
Hmm.
because I don't know what's going to happen with Sink. Rabbi, I don't know what's going to happen with Sink and just the travel and everything that's kind of going on there. So he may be tired. He may be tired.
Yeah, I liked in this $8,000 range. I like Charles Schwartzel. He had T26 and T19, T53, missed the cut at the PGA, T3 at Byron. He's modeled 16th in this model. He's $8,200, 12.3 projected ownership, 17th rank shots gained total, 16th off the tee, 13th and approach, 38th and around the green, and 106th in putting. I like him here. And I like Luke List at $8,100. He is 8th in this model, 17% projected ownership. T5 at last week, and then T4 at the John Deere. What do you think about those guys?
Yeah, I like List too. I think both of those. So Schwartzel coming on. I think he's still kind of recovering from I think it was a wrist injury. I could be wrong, but I think that's a good play, and I think List is a really solid play. So
yeah. All right, in the $7,000 range was killer too. You're breaking in and out. That's why I'm cutting it off. I'm not trying to be rude. So in the $7,000 range, is really
sorry.
good.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Have you played anybody in the $7,000 range?
Yeah, $7,000. So for sure, I think Gim probably a good play here. Chris Kirk's probably a good play here.
What about your boy Hank?
Patrick Rogers is probably.
You just skip over Hank?
I haven't picked my one and done yet.
No, I'm saying, aren't you going to play Hank?
I haven't picked my one and done yet. Of course I'm gonna play him. But yeah, this Hank's probably going to be my guy. And who else do I like out of there? I think I'm going to go Troy Merritt out of these two, out of the $7,000 range.
Yeah, I like
Hank. And Michael Thompson. I mean, how can you move? I mean, defending champion. I mean, why wouldn't you play Michael Thompson here?
Exactly. Yeah. I like Hank. I like Kirk, like you said. Schneds is getting into better form at 87 or $7,800. I like Schneds. Poston had a rough week last week. I don't know about Poston this week. What do you think about that?
I'm passing on Poston. I'm green lighting Jonathan Vegas.
Yes, me too. Yes, Johnny Vegas. He is $7,500 this week. T11 at the John Deere, T57 U.S. Open, T2 Palmetto. Those are his last three starts. He is 11th shots gained total in this field. First off the tee, 18th on approach, 112th around the green, 103rd in putting, 17.7 projected ownership. Yeah, absolutely. I'm all over him on this week. There's a lot. This is a lot of fun on this this week with the how to allocate these funds, because there's a lot of good picks out here and some reasonable.
Lots of good players that are like. I mean, I can't say they're underpriced, but there's a lot of players. And I'm not even going into the $6,000 range. I don't have to.
You don't need to.
I don't have to. You can spend all your money in the $7,000 range, and I think you got a winning lineup.
Yes. All right. So with that said, let's go over to our one and done and see who you got left.
Let's see who I have left. Do I have P. Reed left? I think I've been saving him. Patrick
you
Reed.
already used Patrick Reed.
No,
Charles Schwab. You used them with Charles.
Okay, all right. I didn't think about this because I want to win. What do we win if we win this? I don't want to get into that, but hey. So and if the one and done doesn't tee it up, do we get to pick a new one? We haven't talked about that.
Yeah. If they don't take a first swing, you got to pick them before they take the first swing, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't pick it on Saturday?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to take have I used Matt Wolff? I don't think I have.
Maybe not.
I don't think I.
No, I don't think you have. You want to use Matt Wolff?
I don't know. Well, I'm kind of torn. I don't know if I want to use Matt Wolff or if I want to use drive-by. I don't know, Jonathan Vegas, man, is so interesting to me. Yeah, I'm going to use Matt Wolff.
Okay, you got him. I think I'm going to use Stuart Sink. You think he's going to be tired?
I hope so.
Well, he didn't play the weekend.
I know. I know.
This is the type of place that Stuart Sink wins.
Maybe. I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Let me see. Let me see. Before I lock it in, hold on.
Well, you picked. No. You already called it. You've already called.
Should I do Hank Libiota instead?
Shit, that's who I should pick. I think I already used him.
You already picked him. I'm gonna use Hank. I'm using Hank this week. Watch, students. Hey, I'm gonna use Hank. So congrats, Stuart Sink, on your victory.
Hey, Stuart Sink, congratulations on your 14th win of the year.
All right,
exactly.
Man. Well, enjoy your vacation. Have a good time.
We got some golf tomorrow, so we'll have.
I'm so glad that your Wi-Fi is back now that we're ending the show.
That was my Wi-Fi back. Is it working? Perfect. Thanks for joining the shit show.
No,
I'm sure it'll go right back out.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll go right back out. Yeah. But no, it's good times. It is a little rainy down here in Hilton Head. So hey, PB, thanks for the hookup. We appreciate that. And so we got a couple of rounds scheduled for the remainder of the week. We're going to get a little more fishing in. We're going to get a little more drinking in. And yeah, it should be good times, then.
All right, buddy. Well, have a good one. We'll see you next week live in studio. Cheers.
Cheers.